Welcome back to Dark Knights. We left off with Kaichi letting us into his home. Or, I guess, hiding place. My throat's kinda dry, so hope it doesn't bother you guys or me too much. Anyway, thanks for bringing these. Why don't you have a cup of tea? I'm not sure how to act around him, but rejecting might not be polite, so I accept his offer. Staying a bit longer might not be that bad. That's what you think. While Kaichi's preparing tea, I look around. The place seems ordinary. It has barely any personal items. Within minutes, Kaichi returns with cups. I follow him and take a seat on the couch. Why weren't you at school today? I'm recovering from a battle last night. What? A battle? Against evil spirits. I was trying to drive them away before they contaminated any more pure souls. I didn't know that's part of your job too. You don't need to know everything I do. Have you figured out who or was behind the increase of evil spirits? No, and I don't have a clue what their objective is either. So far, they're messing with me by trapping my target souls. My job is to guide those to the deceased to the next life, but I'm unable to if their soul is trapped in their body as they are still living. You mean those zombies are still living humans? It depends on their state, but they are mostly unconscious. You can't treat them like proper human beings because the evil spirits are in control. Someone else told me they're already dead. Well, they die eventually if they're unconscious for too long and their physical condition is not maintained. Notice many of the spirits in the village are acting differently too. Even the harmless ones are getting evil. So Kaichi refers to those spirits as evil. Seiken calls them corrupted. I wonder if anyone knows how to purify them. I take a sip of the peach-flavored tea. The more puzzle pieces I put together, the more new ones appear. You know, the girl probably knows how to purify them since she's an angel, and I think she tried to purify Corrado? But he fled to the future. People are kidnapped, their souls are trapped, and their corpses are possessed by evil spirits. At the same time, pure spirits are being corrupted to control the zombies. This whole conspiracy is twisted and complex. Even though Kaichi's a Shinigami, he's having trouble dealing with them by himself too. You want help in getting rid of those spirits? Tell me what you have in mind. The Forest Demon. You two are from the same realm and have the same goal. It takes a moment until he frowns at my suggestion. Is this a joke? You're asking demons to work together? Aren't all demons on good terms with each other? Can you say all humans are friendly with each other? He has been here longer, so this village is his territory. I'm merely a guest. It's only natural for him to be a bit more assertive with the rest of us. I may be human, but my sense of direction is way better than yours. Is that supposed to offend me? There's no way I'm taking you along. What can I do to change your mind? You hold nothing special. You can't even fight with your bare hands. You're wrong, I do have something useful. Try your spells on me. Huh? Try me, you'll be stunned. My shield worked against Seiken's attacks, but there's no certainty they work against Kaichi's. It's a gamble, but if this works. Kaichi opens his hand, his eyes narrowing in concentration. A ball of black smoke forms above his palm, then he throws. Even though I was prepared for it, in reflex I hold up my arms. The ball quickly dissolves under the air. Awesome. It worked against his powers as well. When I lower my arms, I notice he's disappeared from his seat. The marshmallow spirits show up next to me. They appear hostile, but I reassure them the situation is not dangerous. The spirits fade into the thin air and I lower my shoulders. I see, you're 24/7 on watch. Anyway, you shouldn't lower your guard so easily after one attack, and don't get ahead of yourself. That spell is practically nothing. Is this power because of your cursed soul? Interesting. I didn't know it was like this. You know, you could make your barrier stronger if you train. Kaichi? The night fell sooner than I thought. How'd he change so fast? Kaichi swiftly floats back to his seat and leans forward, propping his chin in his hand. His eyes are locked on me. Relax, I won't do anything to you for now. It's better to keep you alive and have you be my meat shield. I'm not gonna help you if you treat me like that. A minute ago you sounded so desperate to join me. He chuckles at my reaction and shrugs. That was a joke. You can do whatever you want. When do we start? Last night I wiped out every evil spirit I came across, even though it's not part of my job. I'm not used to doing that, so it took a toll on my body and powers. It was Chain's job, but he died. What kind of Shinigami gets tired from wiping out spirits? To be honest, everything about you is fishy. You're not just a Shinigami. Oh, what makes you say that? There's more to your background that is not related to your job, starting with your shift between forms. You're right. I was a human who got cursed. Because of that, I can't fully use my powers, and it drains me too quickly. Is there a way to remove the curse? Perhaps. That's why I spend my days researching. I forgot to mention, Rasumi was looking for you in school. Oh, that girl. I'm surprised I didn't think you were capable of having friends. Did she say that? We only exchanged a few words since she joined my class. Oh, that's odd. She talks as if you two are already good friends. Anyway, I'm going home. Call me if anything comes up, I'll be in your care. One more thing. Don't think I'll let my guard down. I'll kick your butt if you dare lay a hand on Akuya again. That sounds threatening. Since Kaichi is resting, I'll let myself out. Forming an alliance with Kaichi was an achievement. I'm sure we can get rid of these evil spirits and zombies faster now. However, finding the source is more important. If only we had some kind of lead. Hey, don't let it escape. It went this way, hurry up. I look up the shouts and see a large crowd a few streets away. All of them are in priest clothing, which catches my attention. I get closer out of curiosity, watching behind a wall. They were crowding around something too small for me to see. So you're after my children, huh? This'll teach you. Don't underestimate humans, we're not as powerless as you think. That's enough for now, it'll just be on its own soon enough. After the crowd disperses, I catch the sight of a creature lying on the street. Oh, Corrado. How could people attack such a poor animal? I run over to and touch if it's still breathing. You poor thing, what'd they do to you? The creature lies there unmoving, slowly growing more and more transparent. Oh, you were actually a spirit. Oh no. The creature looks up at me and whispers in a soft voice. Sorry, Miyoko. Light surrounds it, like it's glowing and shrinks into a bunny spirit. I reach forward to pick it up at the moment I touch it. Its fragile form shatters into pieces of light and fades into the dark sky. Huh. You know, he was probably trying to protect you in the background. Nothing remains before me, as if everything that happened had been just a dream. I didn't have a deep bond with the creature, but something within me feels very heavy, as if I'd lost an old friend. I clench my fist and feel my heart racing. Why do I feel like crying? It was only a spirit I saw a few times before. Once again, a large crowd passes me by. This time it's not the spirits from earlier. Priests. A different group of people are chasing after someone who's so fast I almost missed their red braid. They're chasing after Zaken? Without hesitation, I go after them, using the shortcuts through the alleyways to catch up. Kick their butts. Upon seeing me, his face looks confused. What are you doing here? That's supposed to be my land. You're injured, what happened? Save your words for later. Those are possessed people, we have to get out of here. Wait, those people are dead? Their life force is running out. I want to lure them out before they harm other villagers. I turn my head to look at them closely. I think about taking them on like Zaken and I did before, but Zaken's injured and there are too many of them this time. The only option's to run. Oh, the park. Shortly after we reach the park, a minute of silence passes. It seems we lost them. Hopefully they won't go looking for more targets. If other people bumped into the zombies, they might be in danger. So, why are you here in this village all of a sudden? I got a call from a spirit, but its presence disappeared and I can't find him anywhere. This is just a guess, but was it a large bunny creature? Yeah, do you know what happened to it? Sorry, but the priest and the other villagers hunted it down. Seiken's eyes widen for a second, but he simply nods, keeping a straight face. I'm sorry I couldn't help him. He lets out a sigh and strokes my head. Somehow I calm down. Don't be upset. If anyone is to blame, it'd be me. I was too late to help him. What are you doing out at night anyway? I feel bad to see you fight alone. I want to help you somehow. Just being at my side's enough. I gaze down and play with my fingers. By the way, there's a Shinigami in the village. You both have the same goal of expelling evil spirits. Maybe you guys can help each other. You know you're talking about the same Shinigami that tried to kidnap you? Yes, but that was the past. It's different now. Not so sure about that, Miyoko. We're not exactly in good terms, but I'll do what I can. Seiken nods occasionally and shares a few of his ideas. Speaking of these possessed corpses, we can't take that group down for now. I'll send a few spirits to check on them while we find a way to purify their bodies. Hopefully we don't run into priests. They're so active now. I happened to bump into a group of priests before and they found I'm a demon because their charms reacted to me. Maybe that's why. You shouldn't be here if they're hunting you down, but the forest is too far away. The night I let him stay at my place. Seiken cast a spell in the house, hiding our presence from the zombies. I try to stay close to him because of his injury, but he refuses my help, saying he is not disabled. Even though he's injured and exhausted, he's still tough. He presses his lips together and avoids my gaze. I'm fine, don't look at me with those pitiful eyes. The spell drained me a bit, but my energy will be replenished soon. He doesn't want me to worry. I should do my best to provide him support. Here's your room. Please tell me if you need anything. I'd like to take a bath. I point to the bathroom door on the right. He steps inside while I return to my room to prepare towels for him. What's wrong? How does this stuff work? To let the spring flow. Oh, we don't have a spring. Water comes out when you turn the faucet. You don't know how to open the taps? What do you expect from someone who's lived in the forest his entire life? Come here and show me. You're wearing something, right? Just hurry up. He stands by the bathtub looking annoyed. I explain everything after I leave and I can't help but release a laugh. Well, at least he isn't walking out of the bathroom only wearing a towel. I feel bad that he's dead. While lying in bed, my thoughts are full of him again. Am I just worried about him? No, he'll be fine. As I ponder about this, I fall asleep before I realize. You like the demon. Just admit it to yourself. Today is the last day before vacation. Finally, I can relax and focus on other things, like how to deal with these zombies. So close to freedom, I'm looking forward to it. As I walk into class, I hear some students talking. Guess what? The demon hunt has started. We caught a huge beast yesterday. It was running around the town, but we took it down before it hurt anyone. Never thought of such a large beast was going around unnoticed. At least it's been taken care of. Of course, commoners can't see him. Only those with amazing superpowers like myself can see him. A knife in your neck would fix that. You called yourself a hero when you found out a bunch of missing locker keys too. That is a different matter. We even caught a few people last night. They were acting all weird, they were drunk. One of the older priests said they were cursed. I was worried they would attack others after they stopped chasing us, but it looks like this group had taken care of them. They were sent to the hospital, so everything should be fine now. We priests are making way more progress than the cops. Sure, nice, good, great, yay. I have a feeling the demon was behind it. Only they could curse people. Must be sending minions to uproar in the village. Probably sent that large beast too. We must take it down quickly before more curses spread. Miyoko, hello? Why are you sitting all alone? Oh, Aku's with her brother at the moment and Nayoshi's busy with his student council stuff. I'll keep you company then. Alright, you don't know. Well, people are getting kidnapped and murdered. The cops investigated, but no luck tracking the culprits down. And recently, a group of priests have been trying to exorcise evil spirits and a demon. But there's no need to worry, they're only rumors. rather than shock our faces filled with curiosity. Do you think they're actually achieving something? There's no right or wrong, even just going what they believe in. The truth is far more complex. Question mark. She blinks a few times before the corner of her lips curl into a grin. Tell me more about it. Actually, wouldn't she be... I don't know if she'd be mad or happy that Corrado's dead. I think she was trying to kill him. Maybe I'm thinking too much about it. Would you sacrifice yourself to save people? What do you mean? Like if you suddenly had magical powers that could defeat the evil in the village at the cost of your life, would you use them? Yes, if many lives are saved. I wouldn't. That's very brave of you, but don't you care about yourself? Of course I do, but I understand it's selfish of me and people will feel hurt from losing me, so the ideal outcome is to sacrifice nothing. If only it was that easy. In reality, you can't have everything. Well, I have to go now. Talk to you later, Asumi. Since when were you so friendly with elite class people? I don't know. She just transferred and seems nice. Anyway, did you need me for something? I need to ask a favor. Can you take over as student council president for a few days? Why? I'll be busy with investigations. My father found a lead on the missing victims and needs my assistance. You were the previous president, and I don't know anyone else with experience in leading the student council. You don't have to do much. I just need you to supervise everything. Knowing you, you won't mess it up. So, pretty please. Alright, how's this? Could you do the investigations in my place? I accept. Wait, I wasn't serious. I'm sure your father wouldn't mind. I know what kind of job you're doing, and having extra hands won't hurt. I didn't. What about Akuya? She can do over the position too. She's more capable than you think. I will think about it. You forgot something. What is it? What about my reward? You don't expect me to do this for free, do you? What about doing my homework for 2 weeks? That's a lot. Besides, you don't even struggle with doing homework. It might not be a challenge for me, but it's still a pain to do it. I'm doing a job for the sake of the village. If 2 weeks isn't fair, how about a month? Actually, 2 weeks is fine. Deal then. After school, Miyoshi brings me to the police office to give me necessary information. He also let me view the documents about the kidnappings that could be useful. When we were little, Ryuji and I used to sneak around the office trying to solve cases. Sometimes Ryuji would give us old cases to solve and we'd surprise him with our quick wits and intellect. As Ryuji grew older, he started to help his father more. Recently, he's even gotten permission to help out with the investigations. A few hours later, I'm leaving the office. Ryuji hands me a small pouch. Handcuffs and pepper spray? You know, just in case. I can't give you guns or anything like that. Fair enough. Chapter 4. New Legends. My first mission is to keep an eye on the neighborhood. If there's any suspicious activities or people, I can report it to the office. Ryuji says that he assigned me there because my neighborhood has been without a guard for a while. Doesn't sound like a very exciting job, but at least I'll be able to do something. I sit close to my window and keep my attention to the street. My house is in the middle of the neighborhood where I can see people walking in and out. I peek at the clock. 8:20. So far, no one's been passing by. Bored, I tap my pen against the notepad. Maybe I should take a break for now. A few hours pass without much happening. Maybe I got my hopes up too early. Right when my eyes start to get heavy, I see a guy walk into view. His movements are kind of stumbling and shuffling that drunkards do. Other than that, he doesn't seem very suspicious. I observe his appearance and take it down. When he walks off, I see another person on the street. Wait, is that Kaichi? As soon as I notice the blonde-haired guy, I immediately get up. I know that abandoning my post in the middle of a job is not the best idea, but nothing ever comes out of this guy wandering around at night. Good, he hasn't noticed me yet. Looks like he's after that drunk guy. Little by little, I silently approach Kaichi from behind, my pepper spray ready in my hand. Take this. Even though I'd approached him from a blind spot, he died at the last second. I never expected to be hunted while I'm the one hunting. Don't you dare kidnap more people. I'm after evil souls right now. You're telling me that drunk guy's possessed? Yeah, it's only the first stage, so it's barely noticeable. I was lucky to come across one tonight. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll let him finish his job before demanding an explanation. Since when were you after zombies? I thought you were only interested in the cursed souls. There's that too, but these guys are messing with my job. Speaking of that, I'm lucky to have found you so easily. You even came running right to me. What? I won't do anything to you. Yet. The Force Demon is keeping a closer eye on you, and I'm not looking for more trouble. Sickness? So, little girl, what are you doing out this late? I'm on duty and you're my first suspect. What? But I haven't done anything yet. Really? How many cursed souls do you have now? 14, but don't misunderstand, I didn't kill all of them. I counted people who died of natural causes too. There's only a few souls left on my list. Yeah. You better head home for now. I sense a few more evil spirits nearby. You're better at finding zombies than people, huh? Your cursed soul smell must be sticking to me. I lift my foot to kick at him. I won't leave yet. This is my chance to understand about what's going on. Even though I've been fighting them for a while, I don't know the source. In fact, I don't even have a single lead. As far as I know, only demons can pull off something like this. There's no demons except for the village. In this village except for the forest one. Although maybe. Never mind, I have no clue. Kaichi runs a hand through his hair. As we continue following that man, he suddenly spots us. In response, he starts running. Without hesitation, we chase after him. Kaichi's faster and easily catches up to him. His scythe already in hand, he swings across the man's middle. A dark mass spills out into the air and vanishes. Was that black thing a soul? Yes. This guy wasn't infected not too long, so his soul was still in his body. It was the only way to save him. Do you know how they get possessed? There are two possibilities. One is when a person still alive becomes the victim of a ritual that allows evil spirits to enter the body. The spirits then slowly eat away at the soul. Like 90% it's Rasumi's fault. The soul is lost forever and the body becomes an empty shell. The second way of possession is to use an actual dead body. It's a faster method than the first one and usually done by non-Shinigami. You can tell when someone's possessed when they change drastically. It's very obvious. You describe them as drunk. Given the number of deaths recently, I guess the second is happening more often. Anyway, this guy was the only zombie around, so this area is clear. I'm in the West District then. Oh, I'm only missing a few pieces of information. Soon I'll solve this mystery and catch the culprit. I'll do my best for you. Once I'm back home, I return to my usual spot. The night passes by very slowly. All I do is stare down an empty street. Finally, it's the weekend. Browse through the newspaper, but there's nothing new. Even the police have nothing to report. I get a call from Leoji, asks if everything's okay. I tell him all the details except the encounter with Kaichi and the zombie. Leoji would be skeptical about it anyway. I saw a few people, but nothing out of the ordinary. I almost fell asleep from boredom. Wow, aren't you lucky? Getting rewarded for doing nothing. How's Akuya holding up? You're right. She's surprisingly good at handling student council stuff. Well, the workload should ease up since the holiday starts next week. I totally forgot about that. Well, don't forget our deal. Given that we don't get homework during holidays, no problem. Hey, I didn't say. You didn't say which 2 weeks. Fine, I lose this time. Whatever, it's not like the homework was a big deal. Tonight I'm keeping watch through the window again. Huh, the streets are still empty. As I'm dozing off, I hear footsteps from downstairs. What was that? After grabbing the umbrella from the table, I put my ears against the floor and focus on the footsteps. Maybe it's Rasumi. The sounds are soft, almost careful. I wonder if it's a burglar. Their movement speed surprises me. They go from room to room as if they were walking through walls. They move towards the stairs and suddenly slow down. But nobody comes up. I feel a cold chill running down my spine as as my eyes stare at the empty space. I was sure someone was going upstairs. Did I imagine it? The boy stands there watching me with wide eyes. Oh, it's him. Well then, even though the fall hurt, I quickly scrambled to my feet and hold my makeshift weapon in front of me. My heart beats faster when I don't see anything around. Where'd you go to? His lower half is missing. A trick or an illusion? His body is frozen as this creepy scene plays before my eyes. The boy lifts his chin and looks straight at me. Found you. I scream and throw the umbrella at him before running back to my room. My heart is racing as I lean back against the door. I'm sure that was a ghost. Like I haven't seen enough weird things. Wait. Kachi said that otherworldly creatures are attracted to cursed souls. I turn my head and meet the gaze of the boy staring at me through my bedroom window. He knocks on the glass. I quickly close the curtains. Suddenly I hear the sound of something being unlocked. Don't tell me His shadow is projected on the curtain, showing his hand reaching towards the window. My mind tells me to run away. I rush out of my bedroom and leave the house through the back door. The night air is cold, making me wish I had a jacket. Where should I go? Ryoji? Ikuya? As I run down the road, I bump into a woman. Suddenly, she reaches out to grab me. Give. In a second I realize this isn't a regular person. It's a zombie. Get away from me. From my pocket, I take out the pepper spray Ryoji gave me. Now, barehanded, there's no way defending myself. I only have the handcuffs left. But it'd be difficult to pin her down. It's so dark. Which way is the police office? I continue to run and somehow end up in the forest. The trees are here. Make it easier to hide and shake her off. I run in zigzags and take many turns. As I hide in the bushes, I watch the woman looking around in confusion. In the end, she turns around, presumably giving up. Maybe I should go home. The thought gives me chills and makes me hesitate about my decision. Who are you hiding from? Yeah. You're acting like you've seen a ghost. Jose. That's actually not far from the truth. What are you doing out here this late? I was being chased by a zombie woman. I could ask you the same. I thought you were hanging around my place. There were some things I had to take care of. I see. Anyway, there's a ghost haunting my place. I've never encountered one before, and it scared me so much I ran from my house. Should I come to check? I got taken to my place. Now that's cleared up, I should take my leave. Hey, wait. He looks at me in silence before letting out a sigh. I cannot be happier when he decides to keep me company. What have you been doing these days? You seem busy. I could say the same about you. You're going out quite often at night, putting yourself in danger recklessly. I took a job to keep an eye out on the neighborhood. Going out wasn't part of the plan, things just happened. Zeikun shakes his head, reaches his hand and gently strokes my head. I blink at this gesture. Your curiosity is a force of nature sometimes, but will you listen to me for once? I don't want to restrain your actions, but you're making it difficult. Well, the activities of corrupted spirits are increasing. It's highly likely more will flock to you. It's hard to investigate the source and keep an eye on you at the same time. I don't have to be constantly watched, I'm not that fragile. Zeikun pulls his hand back and looks at me with narrowed eyes. I know, I wouldn't be here if you hadn't saved me so many times. Sorry to make you worry. That's an understatement. Today is Sunday, my day off. I wake up, Zeikun's already left. I'm thankful he stayed here for the night. I report to the zombie woman to the office. Hopefully they'll be able to catch her soon, though I don't know how they're going to deal with zombies though. So far they're only seen at night, but I have a fair guess they are active during the day as well. To make sure I'm prepared this time, I try to gather information. I head to the library and look through the archives for similar events. There used to be a laboratory in the village, but it was shut down a long time ago. Perhaps a scientific explanation won't help. I'm dealing with demons and other supernatural creatures after all. Yeah, science ain't gonna help you. The only useful information I can find is how to kill zombies. Individually, they're easy to defeat, however, they pose a threat in large groups. Even though it's my day off, I feel motivated to work harder. I end up spending hours in the library. There's nothing on the shelf. I thought I'd at least find something in the history section. I should think outside the box. Miyako, try the fiction corner or watch TV. It might give you some ideas. Nice to see you here. Try to keep your voice down, you scared me back there. There's barely anyone around. Anyway, what's up? I felt like going to the mall, but it wasn't as fun as I thought. Shopping alone is really boring. There's no one to tell me how I look in new outfits, and shop assistants aren't reliable. They either say I look good in everything, or try to find something else in the store that'll suit me. Why don't you ask your friends to tag along? Miyako, you make great shopping buddy. What? Despite my protest, I get dragged into shopping with her. On second thought, I might need some fresh air after spending time inside all day. By the time we're done, it's already evening. I plan to continue my investigation, but Rasumi ends up sticking to my side on the way home. Coincidentally, we head in the same direction. Where do you live? I haven't memorized my address. It's only been a short while since I moved to the village. If you turn left at the end of this road and head straight, then take the second left turn, you'll reach my place. Oh, that's close to the park. Each time someone has discovered, their faces are removed. These have been around for a while and more have piled up recently. These people, do you recognize anyone? They look so familiar. I think I've seen them around before. Where? When I left home, I saw this person in the park. I recognize his face, though he didn't have a nose at that time. He definitely looks better in the photo. I have a weird feeling in my gut. I'm heading to the park. Wait up. They go into hiding when I'm looking for him and then appear when I'm not. Why are you worked up so for it? The police will find him. I took a job as an investigator temporarily. I have to identify these people and report them. It's been a few days and there's no progress. I see. Let me help. I'll let you know if I see any of those people again. Just then someone approaches us. Unexpectedly, it's Kaichi. Yo, fancy seeing you here. Hey Kaichi, what brings you here? Kaichi? I recognize she's never met this older version of him, only the younger one. He chuckles amusedly at her reaction. He's just a friend of mine. It's like I've seen you somewhere before. I have a classmate with the same name. Are you two related? Could just be a coincidence. A thought immediately runs through my mind. He isn't here to kidnap Rasumi, right? What business do you have here? You're not gonna do anything to my friend, are you? I'm not interested in her. I'm after two zombies that are already in the park. It'll be a little hard with that girl over there. I won't be playing bodyguard for both of you. You don't have to. I can take care of her and myself. Let's go. Oh, we're leaving already? I thought you wanted to look for the missing people. Perhaps they're gone. We should look elsewhere. Soon we are completely surrounded by zombies. Thanks, Kaichi. You totally jinxed us. Good job, Miyako. You lured them straight to us. Kaichi smirks and pulls his scythe out. He springs immediately into action and fights with them. I try to take Rasumi to a safer place, but she's standing there in awe. Rasumi, this is not real. You're just dreaming about a Shinigami fighting with zombies that appeared out of nowhere. He is a Shinigami? I don't notice until they're only a few feet away. Something grabs my left arm roughly. A dull pressure presses into my skin. Arm's getting crushed. Forcefully, I kick him away and pull my arm free. My sleeve's been torn, exposing a fresh wound on my skin. I got bit by a zombie. Miyako, hang in there. Go before they get you two, I might be done for. Oh no, don't you try to sacrifice yourself. Tell me, you don't want to die here, right? Just go. After a moment of contemplation, she takes out a small bottle from her pocket and pours its content over my wound. This is an emergency medicine I developed. I hope it works. I felt a sensation coursing through my body before I black out. I slowly opened my eyes and blink a few times to clear my vision. Oh, you're finally awake. What happened? How long was I? Oh, my head. Nothing much happened while you were down for 147 minutes. I took down the zombies and purified the souls that remained in their bodies. Where did Rasumi? Worry about yourself first. Wait, am I dead? You're 100% alive and kicking. I look at my arm, there's not a single scratch though. How did he heal so fast? You cursed souls are really something. You're too reckless. You only survived because the witch gave you medication. That girl with you was quite suspicious. All I can say, it's infused with powerful energy. If she made this herself, she can even be considered a demon. I'm just assuming she's a witch for now. He doesn't like her, unless he doesn't remember her. Anyhow, we'll leave things off here. Well, we were bitten by a zombie, and then got healed from it. Interesting. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. As always, goodbye.